Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm so glad you all are here in the kitchen with me today. It's getting hot, so that means cool summer desserts. So we've got something to make today that we'll put in the oven for just a little bit, but not long. And then the rest of it goes in the freezer. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Who doesn't love ice cream on a hot summer day? Everybody loves ice cream. If you like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, peach, butter pecan, rocky road, all kinds of ice cream. Or maybe you like a creamsicle or a brown mule or a brown cow or a fudge sickle or a drumstick or a nutty buddy or Eskimo pie, whatever. Everybody likes ice cream. So we're going to make an ice cream cake. It's an ice cream cake, but it doesn't have cake in it, y'all. Not the way I do mine. It's just ice cream and toppings and yummy goodness that is just lovely. And they just play together so well. So first of all, we are going to start with our crust. And this is parts of a graham cracker crust that I had left over a time or two before. So it's just the graham cracker crumbs and the sugar and the butter. So I'm going to pour some of that in here. I don't know how much it'll take. You need a springform pan for this, y'all. Springform pan. And I believe I've got more than enough in there. Let me pour a little bit of this back. Because I don't want just a crust. I want ice cream. Don't y'all? Y'all want the ice cream too, not just the crust, right? Okay. Just going to put this around here just like this. Just kind of cover the bottom of your dish. You don't want it real thick, but you just want a good crust. Now then, before I'm going to turn this oven on, I forget to turn things on, y'all. Okay, I've got the oven going now. And here's our graham crackers in the bottom. But now we're going to add some M&Ms. Because, you know, it just makes it that much more yummy, right? Yummy, yummy. So I'm just going to take a handful or so and just sprinkle those around the bottom. I think the mini ones would have been better for this, but I've got the big ones, so that's what we're going to go with. All right, make sure everybody gets a few. You know, don't want to leave anybody out. Make sure they go out to the edges. Now we're going to bake this for just 10 minutes or so at 350 degrees. Like I said, you want a springform pan because you want to be able to get it out of the pan, right? Okay. Now then, y'all, this is just an idea. Y'all can do whatever you want to with yours. I make them different just about every time. You can make them with sherbet. You can make them, like I said, with ice cream, yogurt, whatever you want to do. All right, now then, while that is baking, we're going to get the rest of our stuff together. I've got nuts for the top. I'm not going to use that. Changed my mind. Graham crackers, and I've got chocolate ones for this. I've got this hard shell. We'll use more M&Ms. I'm going to put a little orange in this and a little orange food coloring. And let me grab something out over here. You know, you always have to have on the top of your ice cream. What do you need? What do y'all think I'm getting? Huh? What do you think I got out of that pantry? What goes on the top? A cherry. Yay! So I got us some cherries to put on the top. We'll whip us up some cream in a little bit to put on the very top and then put our cherries on the top. Oh, it'll be good, y'all. It's just going to be so good. All right. For this, chocolate graham crackers, just like this. Let me bring y'all over here. Come over here with me a minute. Can y'all see me? All right. See, I got my food processor here. We are, oh Lord, madam, I'm about to break something. You know, that's me. That's me. I'm about to break something. All right, I'm going to put these chocolate graham crackers in here. Just like this. Here we go. The lid on it, and we're going to crush these babies up. Here we go. All right. I believe that's good. Now then, we'll take this back over here with us. I've even brought the mixer over here so y'all don't have to go hide in the corner. It has some pieces in there. They're still a little bit big, but I didn't want it just to flour. I wanted it kind of crumbly, so. All right, let me turn y'all up here just a little bit. All right, now then. Y'all can see a little bit better. Now then. All right, and to this, we are going to add Magic Shell, it's called. And that's the stuff that gets hard when you pour it on top of your cold ice cream. It'll get hard. So we're going to add this to this. Y'all, I've not made this in a long time, and I can't remember if I add it right now or if I wait till right before. But I don't think it'll get hard until it gets cold because it's not hard now. Ooh, I need to shake it up maybe. Just a little bit. Yeah, it looks better. I'm going to use this whole bottle because it's just a little bottle. Let me just take that lid off of it. Okay. Get us a spatula over here and I'll mix this together. Y'all, I'm going to make several summer desserts. Lots of them. Lemons, because lemons are always refreshing in the summertime. I've got a really good frozen lemon dessert. And it's not a pie, y'all, so you want to stay tuned for that. But you're going to want to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss it, okay? Because you don't want to miss it. All right. Now we're going to mix this up just like this. This will be one layer, okay? This is made in several layers. So we want to get this mixed up good, and that looks like that's about what we want. Just kind of looks like you're making mud pies. You remember when you was a little girl and you'd get rocks and mud? That's about what that looks like. Yum, yum. All right, now then, in our mixer bowl here, we're going to take some ice cream, and I've just got plain old vanilla ice cream. You want to take out about a third of it, okay? About a third. Got a gallon here. Let me get me something to scoop this out with. Oh, and it's hard because it's been in the freezer. I've had it sitting out here for a little bit, so it would be easier to work with, but it's still frozen hard in the middle. All right. We're going to make 3 layers. All right, now then, let me put the lid back on this. And what you want to do is you just want to whip this about for a minute. Am I not plugged in? Should be. Something's not working. Let me check the connection. Something's happened to my cord, y'all. Well, I'll stand back here and y'all watch that mix a minute. I may have to put y'all back in the corner. I didn't want to have to, but all we're doing is kind of slightly melting that and getting it ready to, so it'll be more spreadable. And that's what we did. Just a little more spreadable. All right. I'll be back in just a minute when our crust cools, and we'll put this first layer on, then we have to let it freeze. Then we'll come back, do our second layer, let it freeze for an hour or so, then come back, do our third layer, let it freeze. I mean, it takes all day, y'all, but it's just a few minutes here and there. So it's one of those things you just pop something in and out of the freezer all day and keep adding to it, and it, in the end, you'll just love it, okay? So it's worth it. So I'll see y'all back in just a few minutes. Okay, y'all, this has come out of the oven. This is crust. It's the only thing you have to bake, and it bakes maybe 10 minutes. But I'm just going to take this. I can smell those chocolate M&Ms starting to melt just a little bit. So I'm just going to squish them down in there, get them down in that crust good. Okay, then I'm going to pop this in the freezer. Okay, all right, I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, well, you all know me. I've left my mic off at this first little bit, but here we go. We've got our crust and we've got the M&Ms on it. I put it in the freezer for a little bit to cool it off. We're going to put our first layer of ice cream. That's just vanilla ice cream, y'all. We whipped it up. You saw how we did that, so it'd make it a little more spreadable and a little less hard in a clump, because you want to be able to spread it out good and even on that. So we're just going to spread this out here just a little bit, just like that. So we're just getting it even around there to the edge. We'll have to get another spatula because that one's wanting to bring it up there, that crust up. And we don't want that. We want the crust to stay on the bottom. So there we go. We're just going to spread that around. I'm turning my mic on now. Okay, now maybe y'all can hear me because I forgot to turn my microphone on. That's our ice cream, just our vanilla ice cream in here, okay? Just poured that in there. Now then. All right. There we go. Now then, this is our chocolate. Remember our cookie chocolate graham crackers and our hard shell cookies. Grab another spatula over here. All right, now then, we're just going to sprinkle this across here. Don't want to get too much of it because, you know, we want all kinds of goodies in this, don't we? Y'all can put bananas in this, and pineapple. Make it like a banana split. Whatever this is left, y'all, I will put in the freezer for our next one. Just a little bit right there. Now then, get it all in there good. Lots of it coated. Mash it down good so it's down in that ice cream so it'll all right, there we go. Now then, I'll put this back in the freezer for about another hour or so till it gets frozen fairly stiff, and then I'll bring you back and we'll mix our next layer up, okay? Okay, y'all, here we are back again. We're going to get our second layer of ice cream ready. I've just moved y'all over here to this side of the kitchen. You never know where you're going to be with me. I'm just telling you, y'all liable to be anywhere. All right, so we're going to get out about another third of this gallon of ice cream. And you get to eat what falls on the counter. Okay? All right. That's about a third of this. All right, there we go. I'm just going to stir this up just like I did before, but I've got it plugged in over here now. For some reason, that outlet's not wanting to work good, so. And we are going to add into this, because we want to make it orange flavored. You can add orange zest, which if I had an orange, I would zest it, but I don't have one today. So, let me grab something to get this off with. Y'all watch that stir up now. All right, I'm going to add in a half a teaspoon, or a little more since I ran it over. It'll be all right. I'm going to make this ice cream orange flavor. All right, there's that, and we're going to add in, so everybody knows it's orange flavor, we're going to add in a drop or two of this orange food coloring. There again, if I can get the top off of it without making a huge mess. And knowing me, I'll make a huge mess. I hear my boys coming back. All right. Here we go. We're going to add in a drop or two of this orange food coloring and mix that up. That made a beautiful color. There we go. Now we'll get out our cake and we're going to put this layer on. Okay, y'all, there we made orange ice cream, didn't we? Then we'll put this layer on. I think we'll add some M&Ms to it. Okay. It's not real orangey, but it's good. All right, let's add this layer. Oh, I guess I could bring y'all over here with me, couldn't I? I just left y'all sitting over here. All right, here we go. Can y'all see now? I'm going to pour this layer on. Put it on the table. Okay, I'll fix it. Cut it for him just a minute. Got him a big old watermelon over here. He's wanting Mama to cut it. All right, I'll cut it for you here just a minute. All right, let's taste this ice cream. That's good. All right, let's put us some M&Ms on that. Now I'll set it back up here in the freezer. Just another layer of these little M&Ms. Just like this. All right. There's a little hole there. Let's put a couple more. Now we got one more layer of ice cream to go, but we'll do that after this freezes, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, now we're back to add our third layer of ice cream, and this is chocolate. And it's probably going to overflow our pan, but you know what? That's okay. We'll just scoop it around as best we can so that it's kind of here on the top. Be thicker in the middle. That's all right, isn't it? Okay, y'all, there's our chocolate layer. And I'm going to sprinkle a few graham crackers crumbs on the top of it right here. Not too many, just a few. And I've got this nut topping. It's just chopped up nuts. It says peanuts, almonds, cashews, walnuts, Brazil nuts, pecans, pistachios, and macadamia nuts. So, if you've got a nut allergy, of course, don't put this on there, but nobody here does, so I'm going to add it. Just like this. Kind of make it like a nutty buddy. It's all over the top. Just like this. Just like this. All right. Now let's put this on. What do you say? Okay. Like I said, y'all make this any way you want to with any kind of ice creams or flavors or candies or whatever you all like. Then I say go for it, okay? I'll put this back in the freezer. We'll get it out and I'll whip our cream and add our cherries right before we serve it. And that will probably be a day or two, okay? So I'm going to put this in the freezer and leave it for at least till tomorrow night and maybe till Sunday. I don't know. But I'll be back to show you all what it looks like when we slice it, add our whipped cream and cherry to the top. Okay, well, welcome back. It's been overnight and another night actually since we did our ice cream cake, so it's frozen really solid. So we're going to whip us up some cream. I took it out of the freezer so we could kind of thaw out a little bit. We're going to whip us up some cream to go on top of it. I've done this before with y'all, but you just whip it up and add powdered sugar to it. You want to whip it before you add your sugar and it whip. There we go. It's whipped. Now I'm going to add some powdered sugar to it. Oh, about that much. I just kind of go with what I got. And I think I'll add just a little bit of vanilla. Give it just a little more flavor. About half a teaspoon. I don't have an awful lot of cream. There we go. Let's taste it and see if we got it sweet enough. I believe we did. There's our whipped cream. We'll take it over here. Pull this off. All the cream off of it. I know that takes fun out of it. It's still got stuff on it you can lick off. All right, y'all, come over here with me. All right, let me get out our cherries. I didn't do that. All right, so here's our cake. Oh, our little things are coming off of it. No, this is frozen so hard. I'll be back in a few minutes after it thaws out. Okay, I'm getting us a little piece out here. And we'll put some whipped cream and a cherry on it. If I can get it out. Now, cutting into a solid block of ice cream is not easy. I did finally get the edge off of it. I wrapped a warm towel around it. There it is. Got all of our layers in there. Look at that. You have to have whipped cream and a cherry. Got to put a cherry on top. All right, here we go. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Got all your layers, your chocolate, your orange, and your vanilla. You can see here you've got your nuts and stuff on top, and your chocolate crunch in the middle. We got our real whipped cream. Oh goodness, y'all, this is delicious. Well, that's going to be all for this one. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell for notifications. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.